Hello, everyone. Hope we're all ready. We're gonna dive right into it today, and hopefully defeat the final boss. I might be joined by someone, possibly. I'm not sure. Kind of depends on them, but yeah, we're going into the tree to beat up the big thingy. Good old annihilation. But yeah, happy hump day, happy Wednesday. Say hi to Clementine and to her new boyfriend, the keeper. I get it. Bo isn't tall enough. That's why she doesn't like him. She likes them tall, like the keeper. All makes sense now. See how far I get. That was not the weapon that I had out. Also, good lord, is it loud. I probably need to adjust this audio volume. I can't see shit. Though I don't hate that it's loud, as weird as that seems. I mean, my ears do, but like, he has really good, like, sound choreography. That was way too early. Why do I feel like I'm constantly reloading? Ooh, that was way too early. No. That's fine. We need to lower the volume because holy shit. Why are you so loud? Why are you so loud? Okay. Let's see if that's better. I don't know if it's obnoxiously loud for you, but it was obnoxiously loud for me. So now I'm pretty sure that I have a winning combo here. It's just a matter of not getting completely destroyed. Is it? Oh. Wait. Oh, I'm gonna need to go watch the VOD for a sec there. You know the circle cursor that they give you in the menu? It was just at the top of the screen, but it was also like extending outside of the border of the window, and I could see it on the background of my Steam. It was very confusing and weird, but it's fine. Me and the boys, my little Zergling buddies, are gonna do it. Although they're more like drones than Zerglings, but way too early. Suppose that's not gonna actually hit any of them. I wonder if it's too quiet. actually like screwed my camera that time. Okay. It's fine though. Oh. I don't care about that. Oh, that. Okay. The fact that you don't roll instantly when you are swapping weapons bothers me. Like that, because that's what keeps happening. That was happening the other night too. Is that like when I'm up, like aiming up at him like that, and I'm swapping weapons, it's like press Y and A at the same time. You see that lag? Like watch. Like there's it waits to finish the animation for your thing, for swapping weapons before it actually does it. And that's why I keep dying, because I keep swapping weapons, you know, so I can cycle things and put the poison down on them and everything like that. But I can't do what I need to do. Too early. Look at me. There we go, right into the fire. Although it didn't hit him. Too early. But surprisingly okay. Whee! The animation. It's the animation is killing me. Just picking up the ammo, don't mind me. Oh, too early again. Oh. I hate it. I need like an animation cancel is is what I need. Good music though. Oh boy. That's what happens when you toggle back in. I think I could turn the music up slightly, or not music, but you know, game audio. Okay. I just have to not swap weapons so much, I guess. Or at least not when I know that he has something coming at me. So I just need okay. I want to be able to keep an eye on the audio levels and whatnot. Come here, buddy. Right in your head. Oh. Oh, that's the first time I've gotten hit by those. It's the first time I was too slow to actually destroy them. Oh, come on. Rude. Too early again. So, it's fine though. We'll just pick up the health and armor while we're at it. Alright, he's probably gonna die from just like damage loss alone. Yep. Right before he was about to do it. Good. Alright, give yourself a headache, buddy. Seems like kind of a weird thing to do, I'm not gonna lie. Oops. Well, that's a great start. Too early. It's fine though. Can't see shit. Oh, here it comes. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, too early. Okay, hold on. Gonna get over there and then bloop. Alright. Where's he at? Ow! Right in the face. Too early again. Oh, what's he doing? What's he doing? Too early. Oh no, actually it was fine. Wait, oh no, he's doing that thing. Oh, I can't see anything. Oh boy. I assume that I need to shoot and destroy those things. Yeah. Oh boy. Alright, it's fine. No, okay. Slightly less than fine, but fine. Oh, son of a bitch. Do you have to duck that? Is that what that is? Because I don't feel like I've managed to dodge that quite yet. I do somewhat wonder if I should use something other than my crab prints. Because it's not like they have really good opportunities to jump up and hit them. The glitch could be nice. But that's only when they die, so I'm not going to be able to get the damage bonus. I could go all in on corrosive, maybe. Though it's probably better to apply different kinds of things, right? Maybe I should apply shock to them instead. I don't know if this would be good. But we do have the other one. The root lash wouldn't be a bad idea. This one, here we go. The overflow is what I was thinking of. Because then we have We have possible fire damage from the shotguns, from the witchfire. This gives better reload speed too, which would be nice. 35 shock damage. 200 fire damage. I mean, honestly, the shock isn't as much. Hot shot is actually better. But I'm also wearing... I only tried the corrosive ones for a little bit because I'm wearing this ring that increases their damage. So that could be good. I could also not use the shotgun. I do like it. But I could try a different one, maybe. Maybe Eulogy, because I could recover health that way. But either way. Let me just touch the stone real quick to get the... to start with some hot shot. Or over shot, acid shot, whatever it is. Just start with my mod. And let's see how we do. Also, you know, it's going to take a while, I imagine, to get through this. But if we do kind of finish early, I have a couple different ideas for what we can do. Fine. He's so cool looking though. Like I'm always impressed by Gunfire Games' ability to make a tree look angry, because they seem to like doing that quite a bit. He's gonna die of dot damage. It's gonna happen. Got him. Alright, next. Yeah, I can't really hit him with that fire. Which kind of poses a problem for, you know, everything. Nope, that didn't work. Too early? The amount of time that I have to reload. Too damn high. Oh boy, where is it coming from? Just none? Okay. Hit him. Oh, he resists damage during this stage. I swear to God. I swear I'm doing network connection loss. I'm not online, asshole. Haven't been online. Why would you do that? Thank you. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Do I not have... That was too early. They just saved me by dumping me in there, which is very friendly. Why? It's fine. Alright. I'm out of ammo. Fuck. Not a good time to keep... Come on. It's fine. We'll just get close. Or something. There we go. By the power of poop. There we go. Get the ammo. Also, hello, Ashy. Okay. That's another... Does he have 3 phases? Is he actually dead? Did I win? Or does he have another phase?
Now you tell me?
I had hoped it would not come to this.
Come to what? Hey! There's gotta be a way. What are we doing here if there isn't a goddamn way?
Only 2 outcomes for me. The corruption consumes us all. Or...
Keep.
Wait, could you give it a nickname?
What's going on? Why isn't it staying dead?
The corruption is inviolate. Containment is no longer a viable option. The only outcome left is... annihilation.
Well, that's his name.
Corruption. The system must be restored.
Okay. What the hell does that mean?
It means wiping everything. Starting over.
Starting over? I thought we were trying to stop that from happening.
We have no choice. The root will destroy everything. For all time.
Not true. Categorically false. We've already established that our Earth is separated from the rest of everything.
Unexpected. I am reluctant to execute.
No. Keep. There's another way.
Yeah. Well, what?
Traveler!
What do you think she's gonna do?
On me!
She gonna merge with it or something? Like what?
Clementine!
What? What? Phase 3? Feels like phase 3. It's phase 3. It has no health bar though. It has no health bar. Oh god, what the fuck was that? Oh, it's just a bunch of angry little root. Alright. Well that looks normal. My bullets are still firing. Okay, the notification icons kind of ruining the moment. Not that there's much of a moment, honestly. But oh shit, everyone's turning to Tang. It's Evangelion without the rays. Bye, Bo. Just get Thanos'd. It's fine. Oh, good. Ford's here again. Not the sleepy girl. So is she like using the power of friendship? We're making apple pies, I assume. And then credits. What? Okay. Well, while it does its thing here, I guess I'm gonna assume that there's gonna be a like ending cutscene type thing. Also, hello Paramore, welcome to the stream. I'm gonna assume there's some like a post-credit cutscene that might explain stuff. I'm gonna guess she just like took everyone and like stuck them inside the index so that when they reset everything, they're still alive or preserved or some way. So that's what I'm guessing just happened in our weird clusterfuck Thanos Evangelion apocalypse kind of thing. I do have thoughts about this game story. Oh, hey, I recognize the name. Huh. I didn't realize that my friend worked on this one. I thought she only worked on the first one. That's cool. The writers for this game, not some constructive criticism. Maybe have more time building the story and not just assuming everyone knows what the hell's going on. Cause like, I don't know, like there's stuff and emotional moments going on that have no emotional connection to the player. So it's kind of weird. Yeah, one of my friends was a 3D designer, I think, for it, like graphic design, I suppose, is like her actual title or whatever. But I know she worked on the first game because I got she was the one who actually introduced me to this series. The first game, she sent me a copy of the game for free. I was like, "What's this?" She's like, "Play it. It's fun." I worked on it. I'm like, "Okay," and it was really fun and really good gameplay wise. And this one also has been enjoyable too. So I didn't expect to see her name on it because she swapped jobs. So I didn't realize that they were working on the second one, or maybe she did contract work. Who knows? But yeah, Clementine suddenly having a like nickname for the keeper is kind of weird. Like that was the first time she's ever done that, by the way. Like up until now, it's just been the keeper. And like, sure, she's been meditating and spending a whole lot of time with him in the labyrinth. But it's kind of weird how they have some weird implication of like friendship or possibly more with that, like the keeper hesitating to like reset everything because he doesn't want to lose Clementine is what I got from like that cutscene. I gotta say the keeper like shouting "No, Clementine" was kind of funny. Up until then, he'd reminded me of like Halo voice and such, but that was just kind of funny. It was very human of him. The ending boss fight was fun. I saw some people complaining about it on the Steam forums before, saying that it's a giant mess. But I don't know. I think it's cool. It's a lot of red, but there's a lot of like really, really good audio cues. So it's not really that bad that there's so much glitchy like nonsense going on because you can still tell what the boss is going to do. So that was fun. And just like I said, Monday evening when I attempted it for like a half hour, I was tired, and that's why I kept failing. So there you go. Second or third try, whatever it was today, done. I wonder what that scholar trait is, though. We'll find out. But yeah, I like the lore of this series, though. I still... So Steam reviews and just other reviews and stuff and those kinds of things kind of ward me away from the first game in the series. The Chronos, I think is the name of it or whatever it is. It was like originally a VR game and they ported it over to Steam. So it's like available and occasionally it goes on sale for like $15. And I was like this close to buying it the last time I went on sale. And then I was reading the Steam reviews and they were saying that like the port was really, that it was not well done basically, and that it made it really hard. But I like the concept of the game where like you start young and grow older every time you die or something like that basically. And like when you're young, you're strong and like have good physical stuff, but as you age, you gain more like magical skills and other things like that, but move slower and don't have as much physical prowess, which is a neat game mechanic for sure. But I know that that game has a lot of lore that then is like used throughout From the Ashes and from Remnant 2. Excuse me. And I'm just curious, like, if the thing in the middle of the route there that's like vaguely human shaped or whatever is supposed to be something that one would recognize, or if it's just like angry root thing. Because I did really enjoy the I think it was DLC. No, maybe it was the original final boss. Was it like Apocalypse or the final boss in From the Ashes, who was the dreamer who just wanted to keep dreaming basically? Was that the DLC or was that the original final boss? Either way, like I liked that. I thought that was cool. But like having a vaguely humanoid thing inside of the root monster like that makes me wonder what was going on with it. Original. Okay. So it was the big other angry thing that gave you a gun that was the DLC boss then. Ford is in Chronos. Okay. So that's the tie-in. I know the dragon is in Chronos. The dragon that they reference in the Dragon Hearts and those things in both games. I forget its name. I can't remember it. But there's like a little loading screen thingy, who's it? That's like, it all started with Haggard or something. It's some name like that has an H in it. And like he was also mentioned in like lore in the Dreamer notebooks and those kind of things in the original, I think. So like all this stuff is tied together and I find that really cool. I like all the lore that's not in the game or like that's not in cutscenes of the game, I guess. Because I don't know. Maybe I just missed something, or because I don't like talking to Cass or like half of the NPCs, but if their name isn't Mudtooth or Reggie, that I just like missed like things here or there or something like that. But the characters like definitely do more like off-screen development of themselves than that you never see, that then like comes out in a cutscene and then kind of leaves you wondering what the heck was going on. At least that's what it feels like to me. Remnant uses the Unreal Engine, which is the shittiest engine in the world to patch, apparently, on Steam. Because every time there's an update, I have to reinstall the game. All right. Come on, Index. What you doing? You had the whole credit scene to like power up and restart the world or ponder an orb, whatever you're doing. What's next? Do I need to move my controller? What do I need to do? Click. No, nothing. There's a skip, but oh, the keeper's here. Okay. All right, now activate Halo and destroy the flood. What? What is this very human interaction he's having with this thing? Okay, so she did like press like Control C, Control V. That's what she did, I guess. Wait, that didn't make any sense. All of that stuff in Naruto is gone. It's in a black hole. None of that exists anymore. Ow. How are your eyeballs? Are they burning like mine right now? I'm awake. You're finally awake, stranger. Wait, that's it? Just a sharp inhale and you're done? What? Where's the rest of that? Excuse me. Is that it? Checking save. I guess so, yeah. Welcome back. But what? That's it? Nope, nothing else. Just and then right into a cutscene. Or into the title screen, rather. God, it kind of hurt inhaling like that. Where's my new... Oh, there it is. Increase experience gain. Why is that an end of... Why do you get that for finishing the game? Just me, does that seem like kind of a weird trait to give? All right, well, what else do we got? Forgotten memory. A precious manifestation incubates this growth. The root around it clings desperately to a stranger. Remember its first connection. The first memory is something. The core's children begot the corruption. It is strange to feel sentimental. Perhaps the corruption was infantile once. Benign. Again, this feels like it's hinting at lore that I just don't know. You know? Broken compass. Had one of them as a kid. It's never done nothing but point me towards trouble. I missed that thing. Okay. What do... Okay. So you get both of those from finishing the game. Makes me wonder if there is something I'm missing lore-wise. That's like what actually is going on.
You're back.
Yes, I am back.
What do you...
I need you to stop being rude. Alpha and Omega. That's a name for a gun. The Beta Ray. Branded target. Branded enemies that die leave a branded location. Reloading is swapping detonates brands. Oh, cool. Additional brands, 3 max on the same target, deal 50% damage. Okay. Okay. Slaying enemies return 5 to 50% of ammo and mod power to weapon. That's nice. What does it look like when you shoot it? Okay.
Yeah, yep.
So that's that. The broken pocket watch. It's a material that she doesn't
Hey,
use.
You're back.
Yeah, I am.
What you got?
You don't care about the pocket watch? Maybe I can go give it to the Nightweaver. We can go back to that web. See if it wants it, maybe. Hi, Bo. You got anything to say about the sky?
How's everything? Questions?
Nope.
Right.
When you go to the mod to shoot, actually changes a little bit. Whoops. All right, let's go fire our laser, or whatever it is. Oh, maybe it's a weapon or something to bring to Wally. Oh, so you hold it, and then does a burst of 5? Yeah. Okay. Beta ray. Ooh, pretty. This thing won't ever die. So then swap weapons and it explodes. Cool. I don't know if I like that, like, so like you click, right? And it doesn't fire because you have to hold it to charge it and then it fires, which feels a little bit like it would get kind of annoying. Like you'd have to get used to it, I think, to properly aim and fire it and whatnot. I think weird guns go to the one that we got from the Nightweaver the most, though, with the weird creepy fingers. So you can't beat old reliable elements there. I'm gonna go see if Wally turns this thing into a thingy. Okay. Well, there was a little bit of an indication, like right at the. See, you can see it. There's that like little swooshy red near it, but like you wouldn't be able to pay attention to that in like the heat of combat, though, for sure. Especially in like that last fight. If you're trying to use that boss weapon against its own boss, you probably wouldn't be able to see anything at all because it blend in with everything else. I'm still griping though about the storm. The fact that only the random NPCs like the children down there and whatnot react to the fact that the sky is basically on, you know, Crazy Town.
Traveler.
Alright, can you turn this thing into something? You can, alright, that's what this is. Go ahead. Craft the golden compass.
Until next time.
Explorer can now be selected. Can also be chosen during character creation. Explorer? I guess we'll swap. Medic. Lucky. Grants a 10% chance to spawn additional items and rare drops when defeating stronger enemies. That's nice. I hope that doesn't tie into like stuff that bosses only drop if you have the Explorer perk on. Increase movement speed, reduce stamina costs by 80% for all allies. Wow. That's nice. Gold Digger grants a random buff. Grants can be either damage reduction, health regen, or haste. Increase the Explorer's treasure sense to reveal special items within 40 meters for all allies. Okay, that's interesting. Pickup increases all damage dealt per stack. First, up to 6. That's a weird. Okay. Increased ammo, currency, metal drops, chance for it. That's nice. That metal detector chance is pretty nice. Relic fragments discovered by the Explorer? What do you mean relic? Oh, those kind of fragments. Never mind. Using a relic instantly fills scavenger stacks and prevents stack decay for 15 seconds. Oh. You get swiftness. That's interesting. But which one's its primary perk? Wait, which one? Hold on. Let me just swap these. Oh, the little lucky thing, right. Huh. I mean, okay. I feel like it's kind of hard to choose to swap off of the ones. Like, I love my hunter because I started with it. And then, like, the medic is just handy to have that shield and the heals and everything like that. But I definitely got used to the challenger and being able to take a, like, one death and stand back up. Like, that helps a lot during boss fights to learn things. So it's hard to give that up. Also, like, who cares about swiftness, honestly? Where should I put this trait point? Apparently it took one away from there because I only had one like 5 minutes ago. Maybe put it into spirit. Speed is life. Yeah, I mean, it can certainly be handy for sure. But like, when I look at all the different traits, like, if you're choosing between like damage reduction, for example, or speed, I'm probably going to take damage reduction.
The sky is scary.
See
but
this?
I'm not afraid. Miss Clementine will make sure we're all right.
Did she just hit herself? Lady. Like, the fact that all the little random dumb NPCs notice this shit and comment on it is great. Except for the fact that none of the actual important NPCs have any comments on it at all, and it really annoys me. Ugh, man. John, if you're still there and wanna play, you should say something, because I just, you know, beat a bunch of stuff. So I don't have anything else to do. Actually, if I go to the World Stony thingy, does it just tell me to like roll a new campaign basically, or what? I guess I can just go and like fight it again. Is that what happens basically? Like, until you re-roll, can you just go keep fighting Annihilation? Oh well, Clementine and the Keeper aren't here. Maybe there's something interesting left over. Walking in here without my medic thing on is kind of a bad idea, I feel. But oh yeah, no, this place looks a little bit. Okay, no boss. Just a nice pit. Just, you know, minorly unsettling. Can I? Wait, can I die? Dun dun dun! You know, I am very happy that they prevented me from doing that during the boss fight, though, because I definitely was running up against the wall sometimes. So, alright. Nothing, though, huh? No, like, random way to just go find Ford hanging out. Like, smoking some crack, doing whatever he does in his off time. They really went all out with the like cloudy background everything's, because like the blackened citadels inside that tree is like a super red version of this, basically, but ever so slightly like less disturbing, because this one you're just standing in the middle of nothing and listening to disturbing whale noises. I mean, I don't really have anything else to do. I don't think I have anything to give to Loathsome. You know, I suppose I can go, let's go here and see if there's any dialogue or anything here. So, I don't suppose if you knew or not, Paramore, if there is like, is there anything, like, do you get anything if you play campaigns more? That's fair. I don't know. I find the, like, the threat of nothingness and nothing being around you, just floating and like slowly starving, to be a bit worse than just getting murdered by a big angry root. Alright, they're not here. Or there. Alright, so nothing. This is this kind of ties in with my thoughts that I was sharing earlier about how like some of the story bits feel like a little bit half-baked every now and then. Harder difficulties unlock new weapons at Brabus. Oh, okay. So there is stuff. It's good. I like stuff. But then again, I don't really use... It's hard to swap to a different weapon because like they do so little damage and it takes so long to like upgrade them. I was kind of hoping that like, you know, Brabus would be, or sorry, not Brabus, Ford would be hanging out somewhere. We could chat with him. Hello, friend. I don't think I have any more corrupted Luminites. No. Actually, you know what's weird? There were no corrupted dudes in Root Earth. Like I didn't find a single one, and I explored pretty well, I thought.
Farewell. Dwell is here.
Thanks, Dwell. You're the real MVP here. But it just bothers me that basically like NPCs have like one set of things that they say, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Unless your name is Mudtooth, in which case then he has like 15 different things to say. If I had the scrap, it'd be tempting to get the coach gun. That was the MVP in the first game. All right. Well, I don't have anything else to do. Pretty sure I killed all the bosses that I wanted to. No one has anything interesting to say. Hi, Casta. You realize that you got tanged?
What can I... Well,
No.
okay.
Whoops. Didn't mean to press that. Not that I can afford anything, but just curious what she has. Nothing new. This would actually be a good one to use against the... oh, sorry. My face is covering it. Range weak spot damage is increased by 25%. Range damage is reduced by 15 when failing to hit a weak spot. This would actually be really good against the final boss because it's so easy to hit the weak point.
You know where to find me.
Also, I wish this guy sold new stuff. Because, like, new armor, just like... Wait, he said sky looks bad! New favorite NPC. He actually notices the freaking sky. Wait, this is new. Oh, he sells a lot more now. Why? Oh, wait. It's just... I unlocked some of this stuff. Realm Walker Beret? This is new. Realm Walker tunic? Ford says, oh, you can get Ford's like set. And a hat. It looks like she's from Stars. Dreamer program was Harsgard's brainchild. I could roll with this. I could roll with that. Get some fashion souls going on. It's the only one I can afford. What does his other stuff look like? This nice little coat jacket thingy. Yeah, I like it. Is the Radiant... Is the... Oh, this is Yesha, okay. Void Skull. Yeah, that's from the first game, isn't it? Yeah, they're talking about Rome. Is Rome one of the worlds that you can roll in this? Or are there only the is there only Geisha, Nerud, whatever Vampire Britain's called, and then Root Earth? I'm missing one. in that list of things I just had. There's 5 things. Which one am I missing? Earth, Arud, Geisha. Rome was only the first. That's lame. I liked Rome. It was like my favorite place to run around. Lido Mark 1. Don't I like Lido Mark 2 or something currently? Alright, well, we'll buy that. Thanks. Be safe. Thanks, dude. Thank you for noticing the sky. You are literally the only, like, semi-important NPC who has. Though it is really hard to take off this hat, gotta say. Because it does provide a light, which is nice. And it also kind of helps with a lot of different things. So.
That
Yeah.
sky. I ain't never seen nothing like that.
Feeling all right? Go on.
Nope.
Need
Alright.
anything
Well,
down here?
I don't have anything new to do or to say, so.
Greetings,
All
traveler.
right, ready? You,
Let's see.
you got anything cool? Gross. Not really.
Don't be a stranger.
And we've heard all of Mudtooth's stories because he gave us the gunslinger thing. So, not bad. Huh. Well. I don't really know. This is oh, the labyrinth is the other thing that I wasn't thinking of. This is very anticlimactic feeling, I guess. A lot of secret unlocks you can have vendors as well. Okay. I know there's a lot of secrets in this game in general. But also, like, I wonder if the DLC will put something here, maybe. I assume they're going to make DLC. I kind of hope they bring back the whatchamacallit? The roguelite mode. Where, like, you know, you start at level 1 and then would run through, pick up guns, and do those things from the first game. Because that was really enjoyable to play with friends. Though, given how many, like, instant death mechanics there are in this game, I kind of wonder how frustrating a mode like that could be with that. Because it feels like that could go wrong. Also, I don't know how they'd handle the archetypes and traits. Though, it could be just, like, a lot of fun to do that. So, I kind of hope that they bring it back. You could probably get a lot of mileage from it. I hope they make DLC. I don't know exactly how they would, considering that they're basically saying that the root is now completely dead and gone. Because they've been eradicated by purging literally everything. But it's fine. We copy and pasted the universe. So, it really is, right? Like, there's so many instant death mechanics. So, like, I feel like if you tried to do the roguelike mode, you'd have to be, like, really, really, really good. Or, like, it would almost be mandatory to run Challenger or something like that like, give you like, a second chance at things if you just screw up even once. I mean, they give, you know, the archetypes with the healers and, like, the healer's third move that, like, you know, instantly raises everyone and whatnot. Like, they definitely added stuff in that makes it nicer, but at the same time, if you have to sacrifice a ring slot to the Black Cat ring or an archetype to the Challenger just to work around the fact that there's so much instant death, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, I'm not gonna, like, try to put a whole completely thought out review here of the game, but I feel like having beaten the game, I now need to, like, at least voice thoughts on it. Gameplay's great, besides the insta-death. Insta-death is fucking awful. I hate it. In, like, all places. The first time it happened, I was mad. Pretty much every other time it happened, it was frustrating. The bosses were really fun. Like, 90% of the time, I really enjoyed a lot of the bosses. The music was great. Especially the Root Earth music and, like, all the different zones and all the different boss fights and such, and especially the last one, like, really, really good music. The boss fights are generally pretty fun. They weren't like too bad, instant death notwithstanding. It definitely depends on your loadout for sure. I gotta say that this is the most broken fucking item in the game. I love it. But this toxic release valve is insanely good. Like, to a ridiculous, ridiculous degree. Let's swap this back to my thing. Where's the medic? There we go. Because it has all my boosts and such. Like 193 damage every 3 seconds just by swapping your weapons. It's insane. And it's like, because I have the amplitude on, it's 10.5 meters. So like, I don't even have to be near people and I just fart and they die. Like, just, it's huge. And it's so useful. Like during that final boss fight, getting rid of those flying orb things, it wasn't until today, and I like faced that boss fight while I was tired for like 40 minutes, that I knew that those orbs actually attack you. I learned that today because they never got the chance to, because I just stand in the middle of them, swap weapons, and they'd be gone. So toxic release I was busted as all hell, and I love it, and I hope that it stays that way. While it's really good, another pain point I think for this game that I don't feel like I had in the other one, because there wasn't as much stuff to equip, it felt like, they need to make a better system for this shit. Like, I don't know, they need to like make pages and like use the bumpers to swap between things for like effects, or some kind of category system or something like that. But it is such a nightmare to try to figure out what ring you need. Like, every time I want to get like the blood-tinged ring, I shouldn't have to scroll through it, my entire thing, to be like, which one was it? It's red. Is it this one? No. Is it this one? Nope. Like, it just sucks. So like, it makes it harder to want to swap weapons or to swap like builds, because it's like, well, if I stop using this one that I like, then am I going to be able to find it again easily? Like, how long is it going to take for me to like sit in my inventory and swap my rings around and do all these things? And like, you can favorite things, right? Which probably helps, but I don't think that the ability to favorite rings really solves the issue. I know in the first game and in this game that like people on the Steam boards are all very much like, hey, loadouts, give us loadouts, give us loadouts, give us loadouts. And like, that would help. It wouldn't solve how long it takes to make a loadout, but it would help a lot to be like, oh, I'm going to go run with my friends who are doing this. I'll swap to this. So it's like, oh, to take out this particular boss, I need this kind of build, or I want to try this kind of build. Let me swap to this loadout. Like, it'd be nice, right? And then people could share their loadouts easily, probably, maybe. I don't know. But like, this is a fucking nightmare to go through, honestly. There's just too much shit. Other negative point is the scaling. It's been like beaten. That horse has been beaten to death in the discussions. I don't care that much. I slightly care, but like the fact that my plus 20 rifle means that like all the enemies are way harder, and so I purposely keep my handgun lower to like keep a more balanced feel for things, because percentage wise and damage, just if you're not putting aside all your archetypes and everything else, right, the enemy health scales based on your like weapon levels and shit. So it sucks, because it means that like you could run this entire game without ever upgrading anything, and it would be easier for you probably than if you actually like put effort into time, put things. And maybe it's better to play the game without upgrading anything, so you can always swap weapons to be like, oh, I want to try this one, as opposed to being like, oh, I want to try a different weapon, but it does garbage damage because everything has so much health and are just giant sponges, because I've upgraded my like one weapon up a whole bunch because I was excited about it. Like, that sucks. And I wish that they didn't do that and there was some other system for dealing with it. But it doesn't kill my enjoyment that much, because like, you still like 1 or 2 shot most things, or at least I did with this rifle. So like, It was never really that big of an issue. And like I said, the fart cloud of death, ridiculously broken. Let me show you. Let's go harass some nuns, or sorry, not nuns, nurses. It's so busted, and it's wonderful. So, you know, like, all the different things and abilities you have make it so like it's not that bad that you have to deal with this stuff. But still, do I have anything to give to this piece of shit? Hey, you want my biome porting key? No? Alright, be that way. Oh no, I'm sure. But like, no, wait, how do I get out of here? The orbs, they die. It doesn't matter about my guns, because I don't kill those orbs with my guns. I kill the orb with my fart cloud, which has this like set amount of damage. I guess I don't want the, I want the sanatorium, not the tormented one. But like the fact that like it's your highest level gun that sets the health for like everything, it just doesn't, it's just garbage. Like it's a terrible idea for a system, basically. What the, did I miss a purple? What's this? Alumni ring. Increase all elemental damage by 10%. Do fart clouds count as elemental damage? Because if so, we could boost it up even more. Alright, let me find an angry Brit. So I can go Terrence and fill up them. Oh, there's one. See, look, ready? There they are. They're right over there. We're just gonna... Yeah, we'll just hide around this corner. Don't you gotta be able to see him. He doesn't know what hit him. And now he's dead. Don't even need guns. Oh, wasn't close enough. Dot damage. It's great.
Okay, this is it.
So it's just, it's wonderful. I like it a lot. It's just like, hey, look, crowd control. And the fact that it's every 3 seconds is amazing. Like, you can basically like run through this entire area without ever actually shooting your gun, probably, if you wanted to. Ow. I don't think you will. So it's just a ridiculously good thing. But yeah, I just don't like sponges. And there were definitely some bosses that were spongy. The first world boss that I fought in Narud, massive sponge. And I was playing multiplayer. I had a friend with me, so that probably was part of it. But massive sponge. So those kind of things like kill a little bit of enjoyment, but I still like the game and it's still fun. But also it's really hard to like kick out of the like, oh, this works extremely well, and then like try something new. Like there's so many different options, but it's so annoying to like change your image, like change things and like try something new. If you've been upgrading things, for example, because of the way their upgrade system works, that it kind of kills a little bit of enjoyment. I think there are people who like have done a bit of math here and there, right? To figure out that like, you know, a +3, I think, or something like that. Is what you want. But like +3, because like the enemies still get harder because it's your weapon level and your archetype level. So like your archetype's always going to go up. So like your prep weapons probably do need to get upgraded a little bit, but it just sucks that like, you know, you upgrade to +20 because you're like, oh, this is going to be so good. And then all the enemies have like a bunch more health. So even though you're stronger, they also got stronger. So it's just like the enemy's rubber band, basically. And no one likes rubber banding in like racing games, and I don't think it's particularly enjoyable in third-person shooters either. So that said, the game is still fun. So it doesn't like bother me that much. I'm not like ass mad like the people in the forums, but I do think that they have a point that like there's probably things that could be done to maybe make it like feel a little bit better, I suppose. The environments are great, generally speaking. Narud is good, though I don't know if I like the fact that I got Narud as my first world. It gave me lots of like good stuff, but also, especially the instant death mechanic on the ghosts in like the main area and that kind of thing, it was a little rough to like get back into things. And I'm playing on veteran, but like I don't know, it was a little bit disheartening to like die so much to the robots and other things at first, or not even the robots, just like running out of ammo while trying to cross the field of vomit and everything. Was a little bit rough sometimes, but I like the area a lot. I like the like supermassive black hole that's just looming in the sky and everything. I liked the lore dumps from like the little walkie-talkies that were lying around and everything like that. Like Narud was probably one of the cooler areas, I think. It's nice to revisit Yeisha. The lore, some of it was way too long. Yeisha's puzzles, they definitely tickle the fancy of certain types of people. I don't know if I like it in some cases, though. Like I played with my brother and my friend, who also streams on Twitch, and we did the Blood Moon puzzle stuff, like the big room with the hanging suspendery thingies that you go in and et cetera, and you had to like decipher the weird riddle and puzzle and those things. And like that one wasn't that bad. Like the hanging shadow, like make the thing point around, like that one was like, okay, we can figure it out. The other one though, I'm trying to remember, the tomb one, where you had to like look at the little notebook that says like what house the person is or whatever it is, so you can figure out the sign that you need, and then like figuring out, you know, one of these puzzles basically based on that. That was awful. That was absolutely dreadful and like very non-intuitive for us. And like we knew that it had to do something with like what was saying, but it was not good basically. And like if you like sat there for long enough, you could probably figure it out, I suppose. Oh, hi, how you doing? Let me just get stuck in the wall real quick. But like that like killed our session basically. Oh, where's the angry? Oh, there you are. Man, my bleed damage is ridiculously good. Excuse you. What does this thing do again? Movement speed? Oh, there's an archer here too. That's what's going on. Where are you, little buddy? There. Yeah, like it's hard to like notice that it's something important, right? It's just like it's a very poorly designed puzzle, I think, because it's like once you know what it is because you just looked it up, because you're like, I've been at this for like an hour and I have no idea what the hell I'm supposed to do, then you're like, oh, okay, like you're not happy about that solution. You know. Yeah, let's go to that area actually. Because it's still like you have to match what, like the color and the symbol of the blankets, I think. It's something like that, right? And then the other puzzle, I didn't get in my world. It was in my friend's world, the Ravager puzzle. That one wasn't too bad, but it did take us a while to hit on the right combination for the music melody thing. And that one took us a while too. And I remember just like kind of sitting there while people tried things. Yasha. I think is it Callous Rest? No, that's the other one. Which one is it? Oh, it's the Lament. That's right. There's also all the invisible walls in this area. Like in that place that I just was at. The invisible wall between the two staircases. Like... And I think... You can correct me if I'm wrong. The Yasha one... I think Yasha's the only place with invisible walls, right? Yeah. No, it was sheet music. And so, like, we got that, but it wasn't obvious which direction you should be, like, putting that in, you know? So we put it in, like, backwards, basically, the first time. And then also, like, it just wouldn't play because we hadn't gone through and, like, turned on the water yet or whatever. So we had the puzzle right, but we couldn't actually make it do anything because we hadn't like gone through the next area because we had stopped to work on the puzzle because we were like, oh cool, what do we do with the puzzle? Nothing, because you haven't gone around to the other side to turn on the water. Like, also speaking of insta-death, this piece of shit, this thing right here, it actually wasn't that bad. Did it like pretty decently, but like if you... Each time I went through this, I was playing with multiplayer with my friends. So even though one of us got downed, like we could crawl over to the other person and get revived. I can't imagine how frustrating that this area must be in solo play. Because it's so easy to die. Like that's rough. But yeah, like these don't tell you. Like, just looking at these things, you're like, oh, okay, cool. Neat stuff. And like you probably notice the symbols, right? And when you go look at the thing, you're like, oh, okay, it has something to do with the symbols. So then you go stare at the symbols, and like obviously this thing has something. So you're like, okay. Though to be honest, like this being on the first page, it doesn't really instantly make you think, oh, there has to be something there, right? Instead, you're stuck reading a fucking novel, and you're like looking for clues in the novel, being like, wait, what's going on here? Right? Like it doesn't help. So like the symbol there, I feel like it would take anyone a while to be like, oh, the first symbol, and then be like, oh yes, of course, the symbol on these crumpled up blankets. Like it's just not, I don't know if it's proximity or what, but there's not like a clue, I feel, that's like strong enough to really like tickle your brain to be like, oh, I get it. Like the aha moment feels very removed from like actual everything. So, but yeah, so it doesn't feel like you accomplished anything, huh? I mean, that's how I kind of feel after the final boss. Like I was happy to beat the boss. Oh, it's the Healy circle because I didn't swap it back to the thing. That's why. But yeah, I didn't like. I feel accomplished that I beat that boss because it was fun and I like beating the boss. But I was like, you know, ready for some cool cutscenes and stuff like that. And then I got whatever the hell that ending was. Copy paste gasp is what that ending was. Also, like, Clementine's powers aren't really explained very well, are they? Like, all that stuff. Also, the boss who is in this room over here, the, like, lightning golem dude, he sucked. It took my friends and I, like, I don't know, 45 minutes, an hour at least to, like, kill him. Because the room he's in over there is way too small. So what we actually ended up doing what we ended up doing was opening the door. Like the enemy in here that like fights you here, and that you get to by going through this. We ended up opening the door so we could start the fight from outside and try to lure him over, so we weren't getting like absolutely like destroyed. He resisted the blade. Interesting. Because this area right here, like the boss, it's not a real boss, right? It's like a corrupted Luminite guy. He has a health bar, but he was a massive pain, basically, because he has a bunch of like extremely angry AoE type things and throws exploding. He's like one of those like root dudes that you can summon. Like the summoner can summon him as like one of the third things, basically. But he's like a big angry like voltagey version of that, and he throws the exploding root like sickle things on top of like teleporting and punching and all that other stuff. And he's like a very fluid, angry boss with a lot of overload mechanics that this room is just not big enough for 3 people to fight. It's awful, which is why we ended up just opening up this door so that we could engage him and then fight him without having to go through every time. Because he could also engage you down below where there's a bunch of water, so you have to wade through it, and that is not good either, basically. So some of the bosses are like very straightforward, fun. Other bosses are super frustrating sometimes. And all of them fall to the power of the Far Cloud. I did really like, probably like one of my more favorite areas was the hatchery in Narud, which is where I learned to love my greatsword. Because fighting all the little like drone zerling lads and all that stuff and just the gross insect things was very fun. Because it was just basically like melee only. You didn't really need to shoot anything. But it was a lot of fun. The Labyrinth had one of the worst bosses in the game, I think. Not because it was hard, but because it was annoying. I think I spawned in the right area. Maybe. Yes. No? Yes. No. Wrong area. But you probably know which one you like, the little parasite. Yeah, I mean, well, like is a strong word. I don't really like disgusting cockroach insects. But I liked how fun it was to just swing my greatsword around and smack them. Like, this is basically the entire time I was there. It's just like, wee, wee, like the whole time. And I wasn't using transference. I was using the shield and other things for like health revival and whatnot from melee attacks and stuff like that. And it was just good. It was a lot of fun. And the boss wasn't that bad either. He was decently fun to fight. Took me a little while, but he was fun to fight. Which one is it? Is it the gauntlet? No. It's not the inner sanctum that I'm thinking of, is it? I thought it was a different boss. But maybe I'm wrong. Oh no, it is. It is this one. But yeah, like Narud had the coolest atmosphere, I think. Yeisha was also pretty neat if you're playing solo, to just like listen to all the ambience and everything of the birds and what have you. I feel like the Vampire Fairy Britain place was trying to go for a horror vibe. I don't know if they really executed on it that well. Like, I don't know why the Dran are so mad at me and constantly attacking me. it was cool, but also kind of weird. It definitely felt very different. Like someone played a lot of Bloodborne and really, really wanted to put a Victorian era stuff in it, and then on top of it also wanted fairies and castle stuff. That one felt just a little bit weird. It was like, I mean, lore-wise, right? There's like 2 worlds being entangled there, so I guess it makes sense. But also, it's very weird and bizarre. Though I do like the quilt mechanic, where like, from what I can tell, if I run in adventure mode, I'll like slowly fill in the like quilt lady, the like old lady in her quilt, and something probably happens when you fill out the whole thing, I bet. But I feel like it was the weaker area of the ones that I had overall, just like atmosphere and other things. And also, I beat the Nightweaver in my first go, so not that that doesn't fill me with like satisfaction and pride that I did it, but like I feel like you shouldn't defeat a world boss on your first go. Yeah, I would agree. The meatballs suck ass. I did not have the fart cloud at that point, otherwise it would have been a lot more manageable. But they do a lot of damage, and they suck. So yeah, the meatballs suck. This boss in this area right here sucked ass. Like, it wasn't a hard fight, it was just a fight that you had to like do a lot, because it was easy to accidentally look the wrong way at the wrong time and then get squished by a cube and get insta death. Like, this is insta death, the boss fight, and I don't know what they were thinking. Like, it's cool. Big cubes, make a hole, sit underneath the hole. Like, cool. It would have maybe made a like neat segment for something, but like a whole ass boss fight. It was not a good one. And also, if they make the roguelite mechanic, that would be an end runner for like 90% of runs, you know. And it's very insta. So I don't know. Does Challenger help you against that, by the way? Like, if you get squished when you have Challenger, does it like work? You know, like it's a patience fight, because you have to be very patient and like make sure that you like are very aware of all your surroundings and everything else. So it's not like it's hard. It's just, if you mess up once, you have failed, and now you must start over again, which really sucks if you get them down to like the last like thing and just like barely didn't manage to get it. So, the grates in Loathsome I thought was a cool mechanic, but also kind of a pain in the butt in multiplayer, because if not everyone dies, you don't get teleported to the arena. So then someone just dies and stays dead, which then, if you were playing in multiplayer mode, I don't know if you would ever notice that that they bring you to that area and that you have like a fight to do if like everyone didn't die. So I feel like if there was someone who played through all of Loathsome like with people, they could easily miss that whole thing. So, but yeah, it works in multiplayer. You just both have to die. So it kind of sucks. The Blood Moon mechanic is cool, but also I don't have any of the Blood Moon items because I don't want to farm it. I will say, Root Earth, very cool. Probably one of my favorite areas, even though it was like very short. It was one stream and then the boss fight. So it was super short, but like the atmosphere and everything was really nice. And I really liked how many like little hideaway areas were in here. And like hideaway areas that were very like gamer instinctual. Where like, you know, you come in here and you go, it's like, oh, I wonder what's like, you know, over here in this place or that place, right? And then there's something there for you to enjoy. Did I notice the destroyed area of the ward? In you mean back in Ward 13? Where you acquire the what is it? Which rifle is it? This one? The typewriter one? Or are you talking about a different part of things? on route Earth, you pass through the ward. I want to say yes. I think I noticed things. Yeah, it makes me wonder, like, what's going on here. Because, like it's obviously, like, the same world, but different, like, parallel. You see what I mean about how broken this thing is, by the way? Yeah. Like shit split or something, you know? Because, like, it's very much the same area. Like, this women's shoes. This feels very much like Remnant from the Ashes. Like the first area where you go through Earth and you fight stuff. Also, they went hard on, like, the alien looking design here. Like, these things look like they're from the movies, like Alien. Like their head shape and everything else. But here, like this stuff, right? Like I walked over here and found, like, things. And was like, oh wait, what's here? I was super happy about it. That, like, there were all these goodies tucked away in places where I was checking. So, like, this was a very satisfying area for me. And the fact that it's accompanied by, like, a lot of good music and, like, fun boss fights and stuff, like, made this area probably, like, one of the best in the games, I think. Even though it's just all, like, 2008, 2011 grays and browns. Oh, I think I just found something. Steel katana. Who are you? Oh. Ho ho. It's like putting your head inside the monster you've been killing all this time. Comfortable enough, as long as you don't think about where it's been. The corruption began as an idea, a seed released by witnessing the truth of all things. Like all ideas, the seed took root, it bloomed, and the idea took form according to some accord. Interesting. All worlds may be built upon the labyrinth, but the core is the heart of all worlds. That was meant to be unseen, the core to be unbroken. Or so it was, the corruption has left nothing as was intended. At every point and in every world, the speed with which the corruption has spread has been underestimated. Even its own creators did not foresee how quickly their own annihilation could occur. The initial purpose of the corruption is unclear. Did its creators intend to destroy the boundaries of the world, or perhaps the very creator, or did the corruption begin as something else? Something beneficent. Look at that ass. That Rudy ass. Also the, like, screaming of the enemies. It's just a regular steel katana. It's weird. History within the two cores follows a similar path. At a macro level, in fact, one might notice no difference at all. The contrast becomes apparent however one investigates history at an individual level. I wonder if this is a hint or anything like that as far as, like, whomst this was. That fucking, like, whining, like, sheer metal steel sound is really fucking irritating. What's doing that? You? You guys? Cease.
Oh, damn, is it over?
Alright, well, now I got a cool armor, so that's nice. But yeah, like, this is a really cool thing. I did find the flamethrower. I attempted to use it for a good portion of this. That was a Monday's stream, in case you want to see that for whatever reason. Oh, these fucks. back here. Yeah, those guys suck a little bit. Like when they do their like super fast like stabbing move and everything. They're very, very pain. But yeah, cool place, honestly. Like, I really like this thing. The harbor's neat. I'm kind of curious if there's more than one like root world stuff. Like I assume there is. Like you can roll different areas maybe. But I'm not sure if that's the case or not. If it's always like the Ashen wherever I am, followed up by the Corrupted Harbor, followed up by whatever. Oh, the Blackened Citadel. That's what it is. But yeah, like super cool area. I like the harbor a lot. Also, the World of War, sorry, War of the Worlds callback. Or not callback, but like, you know, everything. The War of the Worlds reference. Where like the big walker things, they're like very much exactly that, you know? How do I get back up there? No, that's cool stuff. Oh, there's a big guy there. Hey, Will. Welcome. You're just in time to see me light this flower on fire. And get stomped a little bit. Nice. I have only played the demo of Pikmin 4. That was really fun. How was your Dandori?
Damn it!
Was your Dandori efficient and excellent? How do I get back up there?
Holy hell.
Wait, is that not what the one I'm thinking of? Oh, don't even worry about him. I already killed him. Today was me murdering Annihilation. So that's done. I've just been spending the last 40 minutes talking about what I liked and what I don't like about the game. And like re-entering areas that to talk about them. So, which I didn't know that you played this, Rem. And finding a secret. Yeah, I did not have this armor set, and I kind of found it out of the blue. So that was nice. Well, I don't want to bore everyone by repeating the exact same things again, but can I complain about the sky one more time, please? Just one more time, because it really, really annoys me. Oh man. Hold on, I'll look out over the ocean. Oh, the Ruda, gotcha. But I mean, so like, is it the same model though? Like, is that like the same boat that they have in the corrupted place, or is it this boat, or is it that boat? Either way, it's neat. But also, either way, I swear this will be the last time I complain about this. These fucking characters don't notice the sky.
Traveler.
Like, say something about it, dude.
Oh, I've seen you a bunch of. That's how I knew where you were. And but I saw you here.
Shut up.
Who the hell knows why? You
Bye.
were-
Also, the fact that like every time you like enter a multiplayer match, it like, I don't know if it's what's happening, but it feels like my dialogue with people gets reset when I join people who have like just started their games and that kind of thing. because like I've had Cass like reintroduce herself or like say that thing where she's like, "Oh, where were you? Blah blah blah. Oh, I've been setting up shop here. Oh yay!" Like she does her intro thing like half the time when I talk to her. So there's just like weird glitches, and I feel like they're multiplayer related. But yeah, it was cool. So yeah, definitely Root Earth is number one as far as cool worlds go. I like Naruto a lot just because of black holes. Between Geisha and the Labyrinth, I think I'd like Geisha's atmosphere more, though again, some of those puzzles were horrendous. The Labyrinth was fun, enjoyable. The rock guys have a lot of stuns, which kind of sucked. But still, it was all fine. So overall, definitely a game that I would like recommend to people who like Dark Souls and guns. But I really wish that they did more with the story, or made it like so it didn't feel like just kind of tacked on. It felt very Deus Ex Machina at the end there, with just like, you know, I'm off shooting things, doing stuff, and now Clementine's here to fix a problem. How come I can't jump into this? Let me in. Let me in. Let me jump into the evil demon hole. Let me in. Let me in. It'd be really cool if like you looked off the edge and like the root guy was just there looking up at you. Like how freaky would that be? If Annihilation was just like hanging out. Also, I do like that there's like still tree stuff down there. But also, once again, I'm going to say that this game has someone who plays Fate Grand Order in it, because there's like 2 things in this game that remind me of Lost Belt. Lost Belt 7 specifically. Ooh. Ooh, we had a nice breeze there and some lightning. But yeah, like the tree with an entire galaxy inside of it. Lost Belts. Fate Grand Order. Almost looked like an eyeball for a second. And then Fairy Britain. Britain ruled by fairies kind of thing. It's like, where have I heard that before? I do like this giant, like, disturbing Yggdrasil kind of thing going on, where they've made a giant evil corruption world tree thing. It'd be cool if there was, like, more than one world boss in this area. And, like, you could get on top of the tree or something to fight something. That would be cool. But I assume that that's not the case, that there's only one final boss. But yeah, it was fun. It was good. I don't know, have I missed anything? Like, I think I've like noted all my complaints. I do like the archetype system, though. I feel like once you like find one that works well for you, it's really hard to like switch off. You know? And like I never really got into engineer. I had a friend who really likes the summoner. I don't really. The dog is only good if you're using it as your primary perk, I feel. Otherwise, it's not useful at all. It's like way too much micromanagement. Things like Challenger and Medic are super easy because they're just useful all the time. And like Hunter, I used at the beginning and really liked just being able to see through walls. Always good. But none of the other things, like Alchemist, I assume there's builds that are like use this for stuff, but I can't imagine. Like, this is just like Mudtooth's best friend, right? And then I've heard Gunslinger is horrifically broken, but I haven't used it, so you know, not gonna see anything there. But yeah, good game. But I'm looking forward to not having to reinstall it all the time, because that was really frustrating. Anyway, I have nothing else to add, so I'm probably gonna cease my stream here and go ponder an orb. most likely is what I shall do. You might see me stream this again, possibly, if I help out like my brother or my friend who are playing through their campaigns and such. If I join them in multiplayer, I might, you know, pop up my stream and do something. But there's also 70 gigabytes of hard drive space to reclaim for me. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm going to go ponder an Orb of Creation because I got that game recently and it's quite enjoyable. It's a clicker, but a fun clicker. Also, like, there's no explanation for why the storm is happening, right? Like, I would assume the implication is that now that the portal to the root is open, that they're able to once more, like, come through and start invading Earth? Or something? It'd be cool if, like, in the lightning flashes, you could see, like, the root tree. Maybe you can, I don't know. That'd be, like, a cool thing to indicate something bad happening. But I don't see it, so I guess it's just a normal storm. No, no, that's just regular lightning. Well, anyway. The progression to the credits and waking up and gasping once, and then that being it. That's your reward. Oxygen. I don't know. Very anticlimactic end with like an ass pole victory thing. And also like the Keeper's reaction at the end where he's just kind of like, yeah, whatever, and like shrugs off and walks away while like the entire everything restores itself. Weird. Just weird. Also, how is the Keeper there, by the way? Because he also faded away when Clementine did her like friendship copy paste power. So that also didn't really make any sense. I'm gonna go read Steam forum discussion boards that will maybe tell me about stuff, but who knows. So anyway, have a good rest of your night, everyone. Rest of your day. It apparently took me about 50 hours or 50 and a half hours or so, because I've been blathering for 40 I think of this after I beat the final boss. Veteran was good, I think. It was a bit rough at the beginning. Like I got stuck in the road for like in the same area for like a stream and a half before I got like my legs back under me. But it was fine, so cool. Well, how do I leave this again? Can I? There we go. Click to exit. Okay. Have a good one, everyone. Let me just check real quick. Okay, there's 4 of you here. Should I go bring you to someone else since Will was so kind to raid me? Should we find someone to send you all to? We can maybe find another Remnant streamer, perhaps. See if there's anyone there. Let's see. The first one. Hold on, I'll pull it up for you. The first person that shows up as I try to find. Here we go. Find anyone is a VTuber named Empress Trashcan. What an excellent name. Let's see. We have an 18+ Remnant stream. Also good. Give me a hot second here. I just need to do this. Let's see. Who should we send everyone to? We have someone with 4 viewers. Okay. Would you rather go to a 42 viewer chat room, or would you rather go to like a smaller one? Apocalypse. Oh God. There's a Wahoo here though. I kind of like the Wahoo. Goofball. English. Silly zany. Let's check this out. Stinky Sewer. You know what? That's a good name. All right, Stinky Sewer Rat. Let's rate a Stinky Sewer Rat.
No scrap for baby?
That's a good name. All right, everyone. Take it easy. Have a good time. And I'll see you all later, all right? Enjoy the stink.